Hey everybody, it's Sherry at the Crafty Decorator. Happy Thrifty Thursday, everybody. I can't believe it's Thursday again already. I don't know if you all seen the picture I posted this morning of what my Thrifty Thursday object was. So if you had been watching me and you saw me do some of my Thrifty Thursday find videos, I did show it in one of my Thrifty finds. And I thought I paid a little bit too much for it, $15. But I try to tell myself that you guys can't find anything cheap where you live. A lot of yous pay a lot for stuff. So I talked myself into buying it. And I want to show you how it came out. So here it is, my magazine rack. But I have a couple ideas for it, guys. So what I did first was I had to clean it. So if you buy antique furniture or thrift store furniture and you want to paint it, use some crud cutter, guys. You spray the crud cutter and scrub it down. Make sure you wear gloves. You don't want to get this on your hands. And scrub it down, and it takes all the yucky off it, and it will take a little bit of the finish off it. So do use this if you do not want to paint it. So I used this, and I scrubbed it all down. Then, I don't know if you've ever chalk painted furniture. I chalk painted a piece of furniture once, and all the red bled through my paint. So, everyone kept telling me it wasn't like cherry. But after I cleaned it, I swear I still saw a little red tint coming through. So, I wasn't taking a chance. So, what I did was I sprayed it with shellac, and actually it looked pretty beautiful before I painted it. My aunt's like, why are you gonna paint it? I said, you know me, I cannot leave things alone. So I sprayed it. I gave it 2 coats of shellac. This will prevent the red from bleeding through. Okay, then I used, let's see here, Rust-Oleum chalked chiffon cream spray paint. It took me about a can and a half to spray paint this. I tipped it over too so I can get underneath and make sure I got all the little grooves. Isn't that funny? We make sure we get everything covered in paint, and then I sand off. Does it make sense? No, but that's what I did. I sanded. I took a piece of sandpaper and I roughed it all up to give it the old chippy look. Then I sprayed it with the Rust-Oleum matte clear sealer. And I always like to use the matte because I do not like things real shiny. I want them to look older. So I use the matte. It doesn't even look like I sprayed it really, but it'll protect your paint. So I did that. I did that yesterday. And if you know me by now, I have to keep looking at something. I change things. Like I need to look at something for a few hours or a day to decide how I want to finish something. Or I may not like it after I look at it for so long. But let me take my magazines out of here. Okay. So then I was laying in bed this morning, and I knew I needed to do something else to it. So I know I had these napkins that I got a whole bunch of these on clearance at Hobby Lobby in his and her section. They have the tissue paper like this also. But these were 99 cents for the pack. So what I did was, because I was going to stencil it, and then I didn't have a stencil to fit in here. So what I did was, I Mod Podge, guys. I decoupage the napkins onto the bottom shelf and the inside. Isn't it pretty? I think it gives it something. And I left the wrinkles in there because I wanted it to look old. Then I used, well, let me tell you first. I had to cut my napkins. One whole napkin I laid in there, and then I had to cut a half for the bottom. And I Mod Podge all the bottom down. and I left the sides, the extra up. And then I used my X-Acto knife after it dried to cut the excess off. And then I Mod Podged on top of it again to seal it up. Then I use this ribbon that I get at Walmart. And I know somebody posted that they got this ribbon for $1.50 at their Walmart. Guys, I hope they're not getting rid of this ribbon. I buy it all the time. I paid $3 something for this the other day. I did that on here. I had a hot glue. So like I started on one end and I hot glued inside. So then I went behind. I weaved in and out. When I came to it on the front, I added a little bit of hot glue just to hold it in place, and I pulled it tight as I went. Then I decided to add a little something extra. These you get at Hobby Lobby in the his and her section, the wedding section. You get 2 in a package. They're $2.99. When it goes half off, you get 2 for $1.50, and they're really pretty. They're like a tan color, and then they got lace over them. They're very, very pretty. You might want to buy some of those. Okay, so that was my magazine rack. So I want to put this in my craft room and hold my magazines. But why do you have to have it? My husband and I were talking this morning. Why does it have to be just a magazine rack? Okay, guys, I got to show you what I bought at Walmart yesterday. I bought these flowers. Are these not the prettiest thing? And actually, they're pretty. They're not like junky looking. They're pretty, and they have this beautiful green pumpkins in them. So why do you have to use it as a magazine rack? Why can't you use it for flowers? Now, I need to buy more of these if that's what I wanted to do with it. I only bought 2 of these, but I'm going to show you. I would put them in a vase, a pretty glass vase even. This is one of those metal vase things from the Dollar Tree, and I only have 1 of them. So, but you can stick your flower in there and put it in, and you can fill this with flowers. Wouldn't it be so pretty? Look, if I had another vase, I'm really liking it. And if you don't want to see this bottom, I'm like kind of close to you, but if you don't want to see the bottom, I buy this lamb's ear garland. I love this stuff. So what if you, let me take these out. What if you did the lamb's ear on the bottom and had it coming out? I'm just trying to do this a little bit quick, but I am really liking the lamb's ear in there. I might even leave that in there for my magazines because I am really liking that. But I would go all around. I'm not going to keep these on here and go all around, but I'm just going to show you. I would go all around. But how cute is that? I don't know. I think I might even leave that in there with my magazines because I am liking it. See, I'm constantly changing things. When I look at something, I'm constantly changing. Okay, that's the fun of it though, right? To constantly change. All right, let me stick these back in there. I would probably like a pretty glass vase. You have to make sure it's thin enough. But how pretty would those be? I got to go to Walmart and get some more of these. These were $5.80 something, I think. But how pretty would this be with full? I would do probably 3 across the front and the back. But how pretty is that? Then on the bottom, you can add pumpkins or our cornucopia. Oh, I lost one of my pumpkins. Or our cornucopias that we made last week. I'll have to fix this. But maybe I want to go this way. I have to fix that pumpkin. But you can add your cornucopias underneath. And maybe with some, I should have brought out the glass pumpkins. I'm doing it outside, guys, because it's so beautiful out today. It's not hot, not humid, just sunny and beautiful. Okay, I'm going to stand back so you can get a look. Guys, do you love it? I love it. I'm really liking the flowers in it. Even if you did another row of lamb's ear on the top, and it would hide your containers. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Okay, so that is Thrifty Thursday. I hope you like it. And I am guessing it was worth, oh, my cat just shook the camera. I am guessing it's worth $15. I gotta fix my pumpkins. My pumpkin fell out. Another thing I found in my stash was these napkins. How pretty are these? And guys, would this not be pretty on this can with these flowers? I think that's what I might do for a centerpiece for the table. I think I'm going to decoupage this and fill this with these flowers. I'm loving it. Okay, so let's see. That is all of my Thrifty Thursday. And I do have what I'm going to get for you guys. If you share, if you like what I transformed this into, please sprinkle it. And everyone who sprinkles, their name is going to be put in for the drawing to receive one of my thrifty items to either use as is or transform it. That's going to be totally up to you. But please share what you do with it. I haven't gotten any shares yet of anything I sent out of what they transformed it into. I'll give it time because I know sometimes I got to look at things and wonder what I'm going to do with it. But I figured this is a magazine rack, and I have another little magazine rack. So I am going to pick a name for this magazine rack and ship this to the winner. Whoever sprinkles, I'll pick a name. Now, I got this at an antique store up by our mall, and it was closing, and they had an auction. That's where I got the fireplace mantle for $10 that I have up in my craft room. This, I left the ticket on it. This small magazine rack, wood, it says, they wanted $40 for this originally in their store. I paid $2.50 at the auction. It is scratched. You can, if you want to keep it like this, you can turn it this way so you don't, or you can buy that, I want to say it's like Rejuvenate. It's a wood stain thing that you just rub on top. I've used that on furniture before, and it's pretty good. All right, so sprinkle this video and you'll be in the drawing to receive this magazine rack. I will pick a winner, I think on Saturday, and I will be on later to show you my Goodwill and Salvation Army finds I found yesterday. But I'm having my husband run me to the Salvation Army down in Wilkes-Barre because I so want to do one of my Thrifty Thursdays using the silver coffee pot, but I need other pieces to go with it. So I'm still searching. So I am going down there. They're a little more pricey down there, but if I could find those like 2 pieces I need, I am buying them. Okay, so I guess that is it, guys. I just wanted to share Thrifty Thursday. And I can't believe I forgot to show you how to put the hanger on the back of the hat last night. I'll show you that too when I jump on to show you my finds. I'll show you how to attach the hanger to the back. All it is a piece of wire and you fish it through the back of the hat. But I'll show you that. I knew I was going to forget something. All right, I will talk to you all later. Enjoy your day. I hope it's beautiful there because it is beautiful here. I'll talk to you all later after I go to the Salvation Army and see what goodies I can find for us. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. Have a good day. Bye.